Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi everyone. My name is Hajar Aisyah binti Kamarudin.
My name is Nur Maisara binti Muhammad Hasri.
My name is Nur Nabila binti Adnan.
My name is Izzatul Azwa binti Syam.
And I Fatimah Sarah binti Zaini.
So today we are going to conduct road safety audit assignment, which is at Dataran Cendekia bus stop junction.
As you can see, the car is overspeeding, which is 32 km per hour, which is above the car limit speed, which is 30 km per hour. We will start our first element in road safety audit, which is speeding. As you can see, all cars using different speeds. Some are slow and some are fast. Sometimes they do not follow the speed limit set by UITM, especially on open roads or at night. Therefore, to address the speed issue speeding in this location, spot speed studies are conducted in the morning and evening to assess the normal driving speed of vehicles along the road. Based on the observed speed pattern, an appropriate speed limit can be suggested to suit the road environment and user behavior. It is recommended that clear and vehicle speed limit sign to be installed according to UITM road safety guidelines. From the study, we can set an appropriate speed. For example, for the speed limit in front of the bus stop, a speed limit of 30 km per hour is the best. Therefore, a driver will be more careful and reduce the risk of accident, especially in areas frequented by pedestrians. For example, people who will cross the road and form the engineering faculty or other vulnerable road users. Next, I just want to share a little bit about the road design, which is a horizontal and vertical alignment. So let's take a look. So right here, this is an example of horizontal alignment. See this curve? This is part of the road design to follow the natural landscape or avoid obstacles. In place like this, we also need to consider a super elevation, which is meaning the road slightly tilts during the curve. It helps the vertical to stay on the track and not skip off. Now we at the Melati area, and it's an example for the vertical alignment. You can see the slope going up and down. Right, this is called the gradient. If the slope is too steep, it's difficult to verticals to climb and dangerous to going down. That's why road designer make sure the slope follow the safety standards. Is a view of the road cut vertically across the road. It shows all the components of the road structure from one side to another, including everything from the junction to the carriageway and even brakes. The main components of the road cross section of this junction is carriageway. On this road, a signal is used for both directions. On this signal, some cars want to enter the junction and some want to brake. So this is the cause of the congested road and condition in this area. A two-lane road should be used for this junction, as the vehicles usually go straight and make U-turns. Hence, it will improve the traffic flow and avoid collision between the vehicles on the road.
Next is the volume traffic study at the junction at the Dataran Cendekia, and here's the view of the direction we observed during traffic study. As you can see, there is a plan view of the junction from Google Earth. During the morning and evening peak hours, the direction 1 has the highest number of vehicles, especially in the evening. Direction 3 also pick up a lot in the evening, while direction 2 and 4 stay relatively low throughout the day. So overall, the evening peak was busier than the morning, which makes sense since people are probably leaving campus or heading home. They show the traffic flow here gets more intense in the evening, especially in those two main directions.
We often experience heavy traffic during peak hours. Sometimes the traffic is smooth, but other times it can be really congested. Sometimes there's an auxiliary police controlling the traffic flow, but not all the time. This proves that they are not consistent. The problem is the safety of pedestrians. Without proper control, crossing the road becomes dangerous, especially when vehicles are rushing. One of the best solutions is to install a traffic signal in this area. This traffic signal should include a pedestrian crossing light as well, so both vehicles and pedestrians can move safely and in an organized way. There are several advantages of using traffic signal. There's no need for manual control anymore. The auxiliary police don't have to manage traffic all the time. The traffic becomes more efficient as the traffic flow will be better regulated, especially during peak hours. The road becomes safer as pedestrians can cross safely when the light turns red for vehicles.
Currently, there is no clear indication to stop drivers from making U-turns. As a result, some vehicles make a sudden and unsafe U-turns at the junction. This kind of movement is risky because it can interrupt the flow of traffic, cause confusions, and even lead to accidents, especially when there are pedestrians crossing nearby or when the crowd is busy. To solve this, we recommend installation of a no U-turn sign before the junction. This sign will inform drivers that no U-turns are not allowed in that area. This helps to guard driver behavior and ensure that vehicles follow safer, more organized traffic and follow patterns. The expected outcome from this improvement include better traffic control, fewer accidents or illegal turns, and improved safety for both driver and pedestrians. It also supports a more predictable and smooth flow of vehicles, especially during peak hours.
Let's talk about person with disability. Pedestrian crossing. During a road safety audit, one of the first things we focus on is how accessible and safe the pedestrian roads are, especially for people with disability. For example, at this location, we observe that the pedestrian crossing are not equipped with tactile paving or lowered curb. These features are important especially for persons with disability. We need to add tactile paving to assist the vehicle in car in safely identifying and navigating the crossing area, and install a lowered curb to allow wheelchair users to cross safely.
Dedicated space for buses to stop is really important as it provides a safe area of the main road for passengers to board and alight without disrupting traffic. And as you can see in this video, there is no proper space for the bus to stop safely, which create a dangerous situation for both passenger and other road users.
Next, I will to explain about the two roadside safety feature that can help to improve safety, especially in a high traffic pedestrian area. One of the main issue we face is that many vehicles move too fast near area where people often cross the road, especially for near the bus stop and the pedestrian crossing. This is particularly dangerous during peak hour in the morning when many students or workers are walking to the campus for or waiting for transport. Also, drivers may be distracted or drowsy, especially during the early hours. To solve this, we propose to install the traverse yellow bars on the road surface, especially before the bus stop and before the pedestrian crossing for traffic from DC to Melati. These yellow bars act as a visual and physical alert to drivers and motorcycles. It also works well together with road signs to send message to slow down. So the another issue we often see is the dangers of open roadside drains. This drain can cause pedestrians, cyclists or motorcyclists to fall in. Many students or staff are often to cross the drain for shortcut distance to the faculty. To address this, we propose to install the drainage grating which protect pedestrians and riders from falling into the drain. Second is prevent the debris from entering the drainage system while still allowing the water to flow.
Visibility is a big issue. Street lighting is super important to keep things safe. Without good lights, people, whether they are walking, cycling or driving, might miss something and that can lead to incident. We need to make sure every intersection, crosswalk and busy spot has enough lights. If any lights are out or dim, they need to be fixed right away. We need to add adequate street lights to ensure that there are no dark spots where people or cars can hide. The lights should be just bright enough to see clearly without being too harsh. Busy areas like crosswalks and intersections especially need more lights so everyone can see and can be safe. In the end, good street lighting makes sure everyone stays safe whether they are driving, walking or biking.
Move on to the landscaping element. Now, I'm sure many of you have felt just how hot it can get in the afternoon, especially when waiting outside. This heat is not just uncomfortable, it can also affect our safety and overall well-being. Propose planting large shade trees beside the bus stop. The goal is to create a cooler, more pleasant waiting area for students, especially during the hot afternoon and evening hours. This tree will provide natural shade, reducing direct sunlight and making the space significantly more comfortable. The benefits go beyond comfort. Adding trees will also enhance safety by reducing the risk of heat-related issues. Plus, they will improve the aesthetic value of the surroundings, making our campus look greener and more inviting. Environmentally, this initiative supports sustainability by helping to reduce heat build-up and improve air quality is most step with a meaningful impact. We recommend fast-growing bird canopy trees that require minimal maintenance. This ensures that the solution is both effective and practical over time. Ultimately, this simple landscaping improvement will enhance the daily experience of students who rely on public transportation and contribute to a healthier, more comfortable campus for everyone.
The condition of the road surface, particularly the presence of cracks, damaged manholes and uneven pavement. This problem may seem minor problem at first, but they can lead to serious consequences. Cracks on the road can widen over time, especially the heavy vehicles and weather exposure. Sunken or protruding manholes create sudden level changes which can damage vehicle or even cause accident, especially for motorcycle. Uneven road surface also reduce driving comfort and can lead to loss of control if not properly maintained. To address this issue, we recommend that regular inspection and maintenance will be carried out. This includes resealing or patching cracks, realigning manholes with the road level, and resurfacing uneven area to ensure smoothness. Preventive maintenance will also to help reduce the need for more cost repair in the future. Its proper handle, the expected outcomes include safer and smoother driving conditions, reduced risk of accidents, and longer road lifespan. It also improved the overall image of the area, showing that safety and public convenience are prioritized.